We didn't pay for it. He is faithful to have brought us into the brand new month. He is faithful that He will see us through to the end. Lord, we thank you today. We appreciate you, Lord, from the depth of our heart. What you have done. Thank you, Father, even for another privilege to lay this evening at your feet. Thank you, Father. Thank you, our Father. Thank you, Spirit of the living God. In Jesus' precious name we have prayed. Amen. Please take your seat as we welcome you again to this occasion. And we began to do this because as we have done in the past, we gather every week to study those character qualities of God in preparation for returning to be with the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Nobody who does not conform to the image and likeness of Christ can make heaven. So making heaven is not a wish. The Bible says we must work out our salvation with what? Fear and trembling. So that I am born again is not enough. It is everyday thing. The only time you can be free is when you drop dead. But so long as you are alive in this body, so long as you bear this mortality, you must walk with God day by day. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
As much as we understand the importance of food and material things, but the basis of life is not food and drink. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
The Bible says the kingdom of God is not in meat and drink, but in what? Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I will not encourage us in this ministry to stand to say, food, give us food, give us money to parents. No. No. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 6, He said, you should not be like the Gentiles, that they go every day concerned about what to eat, and what to drink, and what to put on. He said, your heavenly Father is aware. He knows that you have need for this thing. Hallelujah.
Amen.
He said, consider the lilies of the valley, flowers, how they blossom. He said, Solomon in his wealth, in the height of his wealth, was never arrayed like any of those flowers. He said, the birds of the air neither cultivate nor gather into barns, but they still feed every day. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Have you been seeing any bird flying, and after a while it falls down, and they say the reason it fell down is because there's no food? Huh? Praise the Lord. So why is it that human beings, why is it that all the time we are so concerned about food? I didn't eat last night. Tomorrow morning, no food. In the evening, I don't have shoe. Next time, there was a problem. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Don't be occupied with those things. They are part of living, but they are not important as living. Jesus said, life is not the same thing as what you use to sustain it. The divine assurance we have this month is that God will perfect all that concerns us.
Amen.
And what concerns us includes that we should eat every day. Is it not true? As we are recording this evening, the children came to where they said ice cream. They said, Daddy, I am missing my ice cream. I miss my ice cream. Just because yesterday I bought him ice cream. So for him, he believes that every time you pass, you buy ice cream. Not minding whether you have the money or not. Praise the Lord. But it teaches you something. That God knows that every day we eat. So I don't want us to emphasize eating in this place. I don't want us to emphasize how are we going to survive. We will always survive. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Now, last week we were discussing the soul, the body, and the spirit. We wanted to understand what man is made up of. And I believe that the Holy Spirit gave us great insight last Wednesday. So, by way of recapping, we believe that when one dies, he goes into an existence that is simply called Hades, which in the Old Testament is referred to as Sheol. And then one goes into an unseen state of existence. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. We also learned that the spirit returns to God once a man dies, according to the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 7. And then the body is buried. The body dissolves with the dust and becomes dust again. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. And then we try to isolate, to explain the difference and relationship between the soul and the spirit. And we said both the spirit and the soul survives physical death. And that the spirit goes to be with the Lord along with the soul. Praise God. Remember that the soul is a part of you that enables you to think, and enables you to love, and enables you to enjoy music. Praise the Lord. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
So your soul is necessarily part of your spirit. So I try to use some analogy, some imagery to pass across the message. And as I was researching today, I also received a little more insight. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
When you have a phone, this is a phone, handset. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
With this phone, I can make call. I can play music. I can watch film. I can do all sorts of things. Hallelujah. But if I remove the battery, will the phone work? No. It will not work. Even when the battery is inside, without the SIM card, will the phone work? No. Praise the Lord. Now I want you to see life as a handset, a phone handset, that is made up of the SIM card, the battery, and the frame. Hallelujah. Now the physical human body can be likened to the frame of the phone. That one that has the body and the screen. You can call it the phone. Now you can call the battery the spirit. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. And then you can call the SIM card the soul. Because that is where you have the memory, where the data is stored. Now if I take away the SIM card and I take away the battery, the phone is completely useless in your hand. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
Now, it cannot be the exact explanation, but it will give us an idea of what we're saying. Now, when a person dies, spiritually, God withdraws the spirit of God that is in man, which is the battery, that brings life to it. And then there is a record part of man that tells us everything about the man that has died. We have information about it. Praise God. So God keeps both the data, the memory, the SIM card, and the battery. And then until a time when we have what we call resurrection. And then all the components will come back together and function again as one. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Now today, we are going to study what happens beyond death. After a man is dead, what happens? We are going to end up with the concept of resurrection. I remember I said we should read so that today we will be able to make contributions and not just listen. So this is how it's going to go. Hallelujah. Now I want to ask this question. Is there consciousness after death? What I was taught as a child is that once a person dies, everything has come to an end. According to Ecclesiastes chapter 9, it says, there is no knowledge, no work, nothing in the grave where you go. So they say everything about the person has come to an end. That's what I learned as I was growing up. But the question I'm asking us today is there consciousness after death? Yes? Is there consciousness after death? Praise the Lord. Is there consciousness after death? Do we know what I mean by consciousness? The man who has died, that man, is he able to think? Is he able to remember anything? Is he able to operate in any way? Huh? Everybody says no. I don't know who say yes. Not because I said that was what I was taught when I was growing up. Is there anybody who says no? You say no. That is to say there is no consciousness. Praise the Lord. Is there anyone who says there is consciousness? Is there anybody who says there is consciousness? Hallelujah. You see, this is why this study is important to us. So that we really know what we believe in. God, you want to say something?
Yes.
Okay. Please come here. Come to the front. This is a seminar.
I think that after that there is some element of consciousness, even though the spirit and the soul have been separated from the body. So there is inactivity, but somehow there is that consciousness of the soul, which is the seat of wisdom, that certainly you are somewhere awaiting something or awaiting maybe judgment or so. So there is some element of consciousness.
Thank you. Who agrees with me? Leslie, you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
That there is consciousness?
Yes, sir.
What's your view?
I want to ask a further question.
You have an answer? Okay, go ahead.
So I want to ask, so that the person will clear us from the consciousness of the person who is dead. Is it to himself or to the people that is alive here on earth, so that we can? It's a further question so that we can understand. The consciousness of the person, is it that the person that is dead is conscious of himself as in that state where he or she is, or is it that his consciousness is felt by people who are here?
Okay, don't worry, it's okay. Don't bother. We'll answer. Madam. No, see, what we are doing is very important. Yes, go ahead.
A dead person, is there consciousness?
When a person dies, is there any form of consciousness?
You drop dead here. So what are you conscious of? You're dead.
Okay, so a dead person has no consciousness. Sit down. Pastor, yes. Sorry, I'll come to you. Hallelujah.
As believers, as Bible believers, I think there are things that we shouldn't bring personality within the man. For in order to not to confuse people or to put some people in a state of not knowing what they believe. Ecclesiastes 9 chapter 9 verse 10 says, whatsoever your hand findeth to do, do it with thy mind, for there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. So from this place, I want to say that there are things that we cannot ask God. Now to ask God after heaven, after resurrection, what is going to happen? Just a kind of asking God what you will receive the answer to that time. So, from your question, sir, you say is there conscience. Bible says there is no knowledge, no device. So anything anyone can achieve here, endeavor to do, because based on the instruction, what you told us from the phone, the SIM card and the battery, they are no more there. And the packaging is just empty. So the packaging, the body, there's no way any of it will have any conscience if they are no more. But when we go to heaven now, when God, the Spirit of God will start, that's another thing we are going to. Praise the Lord.
Okay, it's all right. Thank you. Sir,
Praise the Lord. Based on the illustration that Jesus Christ gave unto us, between Lazarus and the rich man, the rich man in hell shows us there's an element of consciousness after departing from this world. Because when you go to your Bible in that book of Luke chapter 16, starting from verse 10, or in short, the whole verse is full of illustration that Jesus showed us. Are you hearing me? That shows us as an element of what? Consciousness after living here. Praise the Lord. Because the rich man that had been dying and being buried, he found himself in hell. And he also sees Lazarus in paradise. Let me use that language. In Abraham's bosom. That's what the Bible calls it. Are you hearing me? So when he is there, he was able to recognize and to know that this is Lazarus, the beggar that was in his gate, begging for, are you hearing me, which he didn't clear. So that's where I'm keeping my own belief. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. One more time. I don't want to fall concentration because there's so many questions to answer. Yes?
I wanted to add that.
Want to differ? No. Your position was that there is consciousness. Okay.
So
what do you want? Don't worry about that.
I wanted to add that consciousness is a consciousness of existence, that you are existing in the hereafter, not a consciousness to begin to.
Sit down. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Now, if you want to write, I want you to pick your pen and paper. See, what we have come here to do is to become people played by God. The scripture says the secret things belong to God. But what is revealed belongs to man. So there are so many things that are already revealed through the scripture. And I'm not going to go outside the process of the scripture to show us everything. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I want you to look at Matthew chapter 17, verse 3. Okay, just start with 2. No, start from 1.
And after 6 days, Jesus taketh Peter, James, and John, his brother, and bringeth them up unto an high mountain apart. Verse 2. And was transfigured before them, and his face did shine as the sun, and his raiment was white as the light. Verse 3. And behold, here appeared also them Moses and Elias talking with him. Verse 4. Then answered Peter and said unto Jesus, Lord, is it good for us to be here? If there we, let us make here 3 tabernacles, one for thee, and one for Moses, and one for Elias.
It's okay. Now, on the mountain of transfiguration, Jesus, standing with Peter, James, and John, spoke with Moses and Elijah, 2 of us. Alright, before I go further in the explanation, go to 1 Samuel chapter 28, verse 15. 1 Samuel chapter 28, verse 15. First Samuel 28,
15 says, And Samuel said to Saul, Why hast thou disquieted me to bring me up? And Saul answered, I am so distressed, for the Philistines made war against me, and God is departed from me, and answered me no more, neither by prophet nor by dream. Therefore I have called thee, that thou mayest make known unto me what I should do.
Praise the Lord. Alright, now this is an account of Saul's experience with the witch of Endor. In Israel, at the time, God commanded that all the witches should be destroyed, and Saul did kill all of them. One of them survived, but he ran to another community far away from Israel, and is known as Endor. So when God rejected Saul and no longer answered him, whether through the dream or the true effort, anyhow, you cannot, he was not able to communicate with God again. And then he wanted to hear from God. He remembers something. And then he now began to ask about where they are living. They directed him to the witch of Endor. He disguised himself, went to the woman, and said, I want to communicate with Saul. And there is a practice, there is a spiritual or mystical practice that is known as necromancy. Necromancy is the idea of invoking the spirit of the dead so that you can communicate with them. So Saul went there, and the witch practiced her necromancy and invoked the spirit of Saul, and Samuel came. Praise the Lord. And he said to Saul, why have you disappointed me? Why have you disturbed my rest? And then he told him that God has left him and that he will die. The battle will be lost. His family will go extinct and everything. And after that, he walked away. Now, I'm going to show you another place in the scripture. Look at Revelation chapter 6, verse 9 and 10. Let somebody read this one. Before I finally come to the rich man and
Revelation chapter 6,
verse 9 and 10.
And when he had opened the fifth seal,
Please listen, pay attention.
I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain.
I saw under the altar the souls of them that did what?
Were slain for the
That were
word of
slain.
God,
Mhm.
and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on earth?
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
And then, of course, we are all very familiar with the story of the rich man and Lazarus. So I will not go into that. He has also said something about it. Now, also read Exodus chapter 3. After this, I will now make my statement. Exodus chapter 3, verse 6. Are we there? Exodus chapter 3, verse 6.
It says, Moreover, he said, I am the God of the father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon God.
So when God revealed himself to Moses, he said to Moses, I am the God of who? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. By that time, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, are they living? No. So can he be the God of the dead? Now, the truth is, when somebody dies, he ceases in this mortal arrangement, it's easy to be part and parcel of this world. And he goes into the world of the unseen. And that is why, see, your soul is the same thing as you. Your soul has the same frame as you are having. The same way you look is the way your soul is. And when you die, what drops is the physical part of you, the body. This thing we have is a ectoplasmic body, that's what they call it. Any other spirit in this world, any other spirit can wear it. The body is removable. It's like dress. So any other spirit can possess your body and wear it. Praise the Lord. Now, when somebody dies, his body becomes disembodied. And when he becomes disembodied, he loses the capacity to function in this world of matter. But he goes into existence in a different world completely. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
You see, we don't have to be confused. Because the Bible does not lie. And when we find teachings that are not straight, we don't take them because they will destroy our faith. Now, see, those angels you hear in Revelation chapter 6, verse 9 and 10, everybody who died after Jesus has gone to, anybody who died after Jesus has left this world, his spirit is said to be present with God. When Jesus was going, he said, I am going to prepare you a place. Praise the Lord. Now, anybody who is a Christian who died as a result of persecution, the person automatically goes to be with the Lord, but not yet embodied to live or dwell in the new heaven and the new earth. I want to understand there's a difference. Now, those people who are now with the Lord will ultimately, in the day of resurrection, descend with Jesus Christ, and then they are going to get back to their bodies that will come from the grave. And that is what we mean by resurrection. Are you following? Are you following? Now let me show you from the scripture so that it will not be like I'm talking from my mouth. Now, can we look at Philippians chapter 1 verse 23? Those who are dead in Christ are with Christ. So they are not in the grave, body, soul, and spirit. No. The only thing that is in the grave is the body, that thing that you can remove like clothes. And it can decay. But their spirit and their soul are present with the Lord. So let's look at Philippians chapter 1 verse 23.
And it says, for I am a straight twice.
Please, can we listen? And I want someone to read it for another translation. Read the one in half.
Philippians chapter 1 verse 23 says, for I am in straight bitwise too, having a desire to depart and to be with Christ, which is far better.
Okay. Now, can somebody read from another translation? For I am hard pressed. Yes.
Praise God. Sometimes I want to leave.
Sometimes I want to leave.
And other times I don't want. For I long to go and be with Christ.
For I long to go and be with Christ.
How much happier for me
How much happier for me
than being here.
than being here. Now what he's saying is that Paul knew or he knew that when a Christian dies, he has a state, he enters into a state of being present with the Lord, a state of operating in the presence of God, a state where his soul and his spirit is with the Lord. And so he said, I want to go sometimes so that I can go and enjoy the presence of God. But a lot of times I also feel like being with you. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Let us also look at 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 8. Those who are dead in Christ are present with the Lord. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 8. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Is somebody making sense to what I'm saying? When you die, you go away from the body, but you go and be with the Lord. So there are two levels of consciousness. Consciousness one, where you live in the body, and you are conscious of what is happening. We are located now because we have body, we have flesh, we have bones, we have everything. But when we leave this body, we are no longer seen. But we are still operating in a new level of existence. Praise the Lord. Now, can we also look at Ephesians chapter 4 verse 8. So when we go to be with the Lord, where is the Lord now? And then Hebrew 8:1. Somebody gets Ephesians 4:8. I'm not Hebrew 8:1.
The psalmist tells about this, but he says that when Christ returned from earthly to heaven after his resurrection and victory over Satan, he gave generously gift to men.
Praise the Lord. So can we read from another translation so I can get it?
This is why it says, when he ascended on high, he left captives in his dream and gave gifts to them.
So Jesus ascended on high. Some translation call it heaven. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
So the saints, when they die, they go where? They go where? Heaven. They go to be in God's Jesus' presence. And where? When Jesus left here, where did he return to? So the saints go to heaven. But there are two levels of existence. I'm going to prove that to us. One is that there is a timeline between when the saint dies and when Jesus returns finally. When Jesus returns finally, he's going to bring about a resurrection. I'm going to go into that one later. And that one, we are going to have a new body, the kind of glorious body that Jesus has, the kind of glorious body that God the Father has, that will enable us to live in eternity. Praise the Lord. But before then, any saint that dies automatically goes to be with the Lord. Now, let me give you an explanation that you will appreciate. If two people are in the hospital and they are sick, and one of them is a free person, but the other one is brought in from detention from prison, and has been condemned to death. When the two of them recover, one person walks out a free man. Is it not true? Am I communicating? Yes. The other one returns to the gallows to die. Hello?
Hi.
There's a hospital. One person is not feeling fine. He's rushing there for treatment. But he came from his house. He's a free man. The other one is a condemned armed robber. But he's also sick, and they won't allow him to die. So they brought him to the hospital for treatment. Both of them are in hospital. So it's like earthly existence. So one is a sinner, one is a righteous. The righteous dies, and he returns to the bosom of Abraham. And the sinner dies, and he goes into damnation. Praise the Lord. We are going to make that clearer as we go. But the point I want you to get here now is that when we die, life does not end here. This is why it is important we are here. Some people are in their houses now sleeping. Some are in one hotel or the other fornicating. You are here. Some are involved in killing now. Now, your worldview determines what you do and how you behave. The truth is that immediately somebody drops dead now, there is no more repentance. The Bible says appointed unto man once to do what? To die, and after that, judgment. Now, if you die now as a saint, you go straight into the custody of Jesus Christ. You go straight to be with the Lord. And all you need to do is to wait till the final coming of Jesus Christ, when there will be resurrection according to John chapter 5, verse 28 and 29. And then your body will be resurrected, but transformed. Like Jesus resurrected in flesh and blood. But when he went to heaven, he didn't go to heaven with flesh and blood. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
So we will all go to heaven. But if you die now, you first of all go to heaven and be with God. God will have custody of the soul of the departed saints. But the sinner, the Bible says they are kept in Tartarus. Tartarus is a prison yard for spirits. If somebody commits an offense, now why do you put him? Detention. He's not free, but he's still alive. In that kingdom of the Tennis, they have chairman, they have president. Is it not true? They sing, the whole church. There is activity there. So for those who died, but they didn't die in Christ, they will still be in existence somewhere. And that somewhere, the Bible calls it Tartarus. But unfortunately, those who were translating the Bible from Hebrew to Greek language use the word hell, representing both Hades, both Gehenna, and Tartarus. That's the conclusion we have. But there is a difference between Hades. Do you understand what I'm saying? He doesn't have the visa to live there. The visa to live there is this body. This was passing body. That was why Jesus had to be transferred through the womb of Mary. The seed of righteousness, the seed, the power of God, passed through the human womb to be able to bring Jesus to this earth. Otherwise, there is no access. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. So it is only in this world that evil and good are allowed to exist side by side. And it will end immediately a person dies. So what determines where you go next is a product of what you have done now that you are alive. That's why Christians are so passionate about preaching the gospel to unbelievers. Because they are in ignorance. Some of them will think that it's a story. Some of them will think it's a big joke. It is not. Man is created to live in eternity with God. But there is a corruption. And God has to amend it by Jesus' coming. And so through Jesus Christ's coming, we have reconnection with God. But we must wait for our body to die before we proceed further. Praise the Lord. So when you come into the knowledge of God, you will now be begging for you to be redeemed from this body. This body becomes a burden to you. It becomes a limitation to you. So you want to go. Those who want to remain here for a very long time are sinners. I don't know if I'm making points.
Yes, sir.
Because they don't have next world. So they want to live for 60. They go to America, they change heart. The other day they change kidney. The other day they change tongue. The other day they change eye. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. They enable them to live longer, to enjoy this world, because they have no hope for the next world. But you and me, by the grace of God, have hope. And so when you get to understand that the earlier you go, the better, you begin to behave like Paul. That says, sometimes I get confused. I want to go because it's better for me. But sometimes also I feel like staying behind with you. To go and be in the presence of the Lord. Praise Jesus.
Hallelujah.
When you get to understand the secrets of these things we are saying, you will begin to emphasize all this motor, all this house, all these clothes. Because these things will end here. They will end here. And with the best of money, with the best of resources, with the best of care, you can't live here more than 80, 90 years. After 90 years, your family will forget you. But by then you start defecating on your clothes. You can no longer get down from your bed. They will come and feed you like a baby. It becomes a burden. So no matter how rich you are, no matter how comfortable you are, after a while, you will go. So for a Christian that knows where he's going, no need to put your hand in those things that will cause God to reject you and cause you into damnation. You want to free yourself, make yourself light, so that you are gradually going home. Praise the Lord. When a Christian dies, they say he has slept. Saints sleep, they don't die. Because they move from one existence that is lower to a higher existence where they meet with the Lord. And don't forget, the scripture says, in the presence of the Lord there is what? Fullness of joy. He said, and at his right hand are pleasures forevermore. The Bible says, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has it entered into the heart of men what the Lord prepared for those that love him. So what are you doing here? Why must you kill to make money if you know where you're going? Why must you lie? Why must you live with somebody's wife if you know where you're going? If you know where you're going. And you see, nobody knows when he will die. They will not announce it. Somebody might stand up and he falls down and die. Somebody might be traveling and he dies in an accident. But once you die, that's the end. So anything you're doing now, do it well. Do it as unto God. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. All right, let me introduce us to the main concept of today, which is the concept of resurrection. We are going to know what is resurrection, we have examples, and then there are two types of resurrection. First, what is resurrection? Is anybody able to give us guide from the audience? Resurrection? What do you understand by resurrection? Yes?
Sir, from my own understanding, resurrection is simply mean when someone dies, after some time, he rise again.
Praise the Lord. Yes? Do I agree with you? Do I agree with you? Huh?
Yes. Restoration of life.
Resurrection of life.
Restoration of life.
Of life.
Physically.
Praise God. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
So when somebody dies and the heart has stopped working, medically they define death as the irreversible collapse of the cardiovascular system. So there's no way you can reverse it. The heart can collapse, then you reverse it. The liver can collapse, the kidney can collapse. But when everything that makes you alive, all the vital organs dying at the same time, praise the Lord, and then you cannot breathe again. The blood system stops working, and then the blood congeals. Once the blood congeals, that's the end. So, but even after somebody has died for 2-3 years, the 2-3 days, like in the case of Lazarus, to bring the person back, which medically is impossible, is what we call what? Resurrection. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Now, why is resurrection necessary? Resurrection is necessary for Jesus' divinity to be established. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
So, because people died and resurrected through Jesus Christ. So when he was preaching and saying, I will die and I will resurrect after 3 days, people were not what it was. Because if nobody had been resurrected before, it will be a difficult thing to even imagine the concept of the gospel. Or we know in the Old Testament also that Elijah brought somebody to life. Elijah did. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Now, there are examples of resurrection in the scripture. One is Jairus' daughter. You'll see it in Matthew chapter 9, verse 18 to 26. Lazarus, John chapter 11, verse 1 to 44. Eutychus, Acts chapter 20, verse 7 to 16, 7 to 12. Lydia, Acts of Apostles chapter 16. And then the Shulamite woman's song. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Kings. Now, but there's one thing that is uniform about all these resurrection experiences. The one thing that's uniform is that all these people eventually die again. Are you aware? Yes. All these people I mentioned now. Jairus' daughter grew up, married, everything. Eventually she died. Lydia died again. Lazarus, Jesus' friend, died again. I was better. Praise the Lord. Amen. But there's only one person who died and resurrected and is living. His name is Jesus. Yes. He died, he resurrected, and is living. So what does it tell us? That someday we will die and resurrect and begin to live like Jesus, never to die again. Praise the Lord. That's part of what we believe as Christians.
Where's your house?
Now, how do we know?
Where is this?
Cannot we read John chapter 5, verse 28 and 29?
This way.
John chapter 5, verse 28 and 29.
My chicken's house is that way.
John chapter 5, 28 and 29. Book of John. Hallelujah. Do not be amazed at this.
For a time is coming.
For a time is coming.
When all who are in their graves
When all who are in their graves
will hear his voice
will hear his
and
voice
come out.
and come out.
Those who have done good
Those who have done
will
good
rise to live. Will rise to live. And those who have done evil will rise to be condemned.
Praise the Lord. How many types of resurrection there? How many? 2. Resurrection of living. Those who will rise to life and those who will be raised to what? Condemnation. So anybody who has lived a bad life now and dies, when he comes back to life, he is coming back as a condemned person. Praise the Lord. That is why God says, vengeance is mine. There's something like he don't die. There's something like the man don't die now. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
So he said, everybody who has died and is buried, that's his body that died and is buried, will someday in the future come to unite with his soul, which is in custody of God for the saints, and also the soul that is in Tartarus for the wicked. And then for the wicked, they are coming to resurrection to answer prayer. For those who did good will only enter into what? Life everlasting. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Alright. Having said that, I now want us to see something. Can we read first 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1? 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1. 2 Corinthians 5, 1.
Verse 1. For we know that
For we know
if our earthly house
of this tabernacle
were dissolved,
we are dissolved,
we have a building
we have a building
and house not made with hands,
and house all made with hands,
eternal in the heaven.
eternal in heaven. Yes,
Verse 2. For in this we groan,
we groan earnestly,
desiring to be clothed upon with our house, which is from heaven.
Did somebody getting where we're going? Paul said, this body now we have is a tabernacle, it's like a house. So if you have a house now, you go in and go out, is it not true? So he said that this house is being dissolved, is being destroyed. That is to say, we are dying. And that when we die, we are looking forward to getting another body that is not made of hands. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
That is why we are like groaning. We want earnestly desiring to be clothed with that house from heaven. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Okay, now can we now go to 2 Corinthians chapter 15? 2 Corinthians chapter 15.
Yes.
2 Corinthians chapter 15. Huh? Say what?
In 13.
Okay, go to First Corinthians. Let me see. First Corinthians 15, eh?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, now, the Corinthian church began to entertain doubt about resurrection. And that made Paul to write them this letter. Praise God. And in this letter, Paul said a lot of things about resurrection. He gave us insight about resurrection. In the Old Testament, there were little or no writings that would give human beings insight about how the world of the city look like. But after Jesus Christ had gone, God began to give insight to the saints. And some of them were recorded for our use. Now, I want to read so now, I'm reading from verse 12. Now, if Christ be preached that he rose from the dead, how says some among you that there is no resurrection of the dead? But if there be no resurrection of the dead, then is Christ not risen? And if Christ be not risen, then is our preaching vain, and your faith is also what? Vain. Verse 15. Yeah, and we are found false witnesses of God, because we have testified of God that he raised up Christ, whom he raised us up. If so be can the dead rise not. For if the dead rise not, then is not Christ raised. And if Christ be not raised, your faith is in vain. Ye are yet in your sins. Then they also which are falling asleep in Christ are perished. Paul was saying, if you say there is no revelation in the resurrection, and that Jesus Christ did not resurrect, then there is no faith, there is no Christianity. And those saints that have died already, they are perished. But we know through revelation that the saints are in the custody of Jesus Christ in heaven, and they have hope of resurrection. I will read more. He said, if in this life only we have hope in Christ, we are of all men most miserable. So if there is nothing called resurrection, and if all there is this life, then some of us as Christians are now hopeless. Because we have left everything, we have endured everything to follow Jesus Christ. So if anybody should say, or if anybody should prove, or if for any reason it is true that Jesus did not die, or that Jesus did not resurrect, then we are of all men what? Most miserable. Because you don't have education. Your mates are in the Senate. Your mates are everywhere. Your mates have manufactured Facebook. Your mates own global. So you just walk the earth and live in one room and eat every day of your life. Then you are most miserable. That's what Paul is saying. Praise the Lord. But the truth is that we are not miserable because it is true. It is true that Jesus resurrected. It is true that there is resurrection. It is true that the saints that are dead will rise someday. So we are not miserable. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. The righteous will dwell in eternity in the glorious world. Do you understand that? The righteous will do what? Will dwell in eternity in the glorious world. Eternity will not begin until God has destroyed the evil ones. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. And I want us to pay attention to one or two things I want to say before I bring this discussion to an end. That's some First Corinthians 15. Let's read verse 44.
They are just human. Sir, I read. They are just human bodies at death. But when they come back to life, they will be superhuman.
Okay, that Bible is good one, but let's read the Living Bible. Let's read that.
It says, it is soul, a natural body. It is raised, a supernatural body. There is a natural body, and there is a spiritual body.
There is a natural body, but there is also a spiritual body. So as Christians, we are waiting for the spiritual body. And once the spiritual body has been given to us, then we will no longer lie. We will no longer miss our friends. We will no longer miss our family members. We will live forever in eternity, forever and ever. Praise the Lord. The reason we die is because we live in a physical body. And that physical body is subject to the cycle of death and life. Praise the Lord. The moment you are born, you are entrapped into the body. You can't go. Your spirit and your soul is imprisoned in the body. But the moment you die, you get redeemed. So when your spirit is free, it's like a bird that is put in a cage. And then one fine morning you open the cage. That's how your soul and your spirit will behave when you die. They are happy to go because they don't like the environment. But they are compelled to live there. Praise the Lord. Amen. See, this body you're talking about, if you don't bath for like 3-4 days, you will start smelling. Huh? If somebody dies now and you put it in the house for 3 days, you cannot stay in that house. So why are we so interested in it? Huh? Why do we like it? Why do Papa it? Huh? He tells you, go and sleep with another woman, you go. Huh? Body, that dirty something. Is that controlling you? He wants to drink, you go and sit down and start drinking. He wants to smoke, you want body. We better come back to our senses. So these things are just like somebody who has gone to university. If you say university, that place is 5 years to go, or 4 years. So if you go there and become the landlord there, the king, and everybody that comes to school will come and give you money, pay tribute to you. Every people that come, you go and come there because your home. Then after 4 years or 5 years, people who have come to school and they know what they are doing will get good results, they will go. They start working in the bank, oil company, become pilots, become lawyers, engineers. Then you remain there as the king comes. Do you understand the policy? Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So those who come here and balance in the world, they don't know anything. They barrack, they say people they fear me. They fear me in this town though. That man does not know anything. Because he does not know the meaning of life. This life is transit. We are here for a while. And we have to struggle to reach our goal. Our goal is to receive that body that does not decay. So that we wear it and begin to live like Jesus with the rest of the saints. And that's why I want to end up this message with Revelation chapter 3 verse 11. Our complaint will not be food and garden, drink, dress, shoe, house rent. These things you will pay. God will give you money to pay them. Amen. But what is important is your destination after now. That is what God is more concerned with. And the devil knows the importance of your soul. That's why he runs around you to deceive you. Praise the Lord. Revelation chapter 3 verse 11. What does it say? Read.
Behold, I come quickly.
Behold, I do what?
Come
I come quickly to give you that body.
Hold thou fast,
Hold fast
which thou hast,
to that which you have,
that no man taketh thy crown.
so that no man will do what? See, if I have done this one, my assignment with God is finished. My assignment in this ministry is not to do miracle. Am I communicating? Yes. It's not to bring somebody that died, they put it in the pot. Nothing. They carry motor, do big run. They bring it out, say, Jesus name alive, now we get up. Then many people start coming here. They say there's too much power in that church. That's not why I'm called. I am called to open your eyes to the reality of the world after that. So if you miss it, it's up to you. But on that day, I'll say to God, I have given them the message that you gave to me. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
And I also encourage you that God will not fail you. Even as you work hard, running for your life, He will give you what to eat. Paul said, we brought nothing into this world. And it is certain that we will take nothing out of it. And he said, therefore, if we have food and clothing, we should be content. Did you hear what he said? You brought nothing into the world, and certainly you will take nothing away from it. Your certificate is not going. If they are burying me today, they won't put my PhD. They won't put my LLM. They won't put my BSc. They won't put my NY certificate. They won't put my fellowship. They won't put my marriage certificate. Nothing. Nothing. All those things will be here. So why do I make noise about it? Why do I follow them as if they make a lot of sense? Especially when I am not living right. Especially when I am what? Not living right. Some people say judgment day. Judgment. On that day that God will be too busy to look at some sins. It's not good. One of my lecturers in those days say that fornication is not. There will be more people sin that God will be concerned about on the judgment day than for him to come and talk about fornication. So those who don't understand how serious the issue is, they make light about it. You know, Jesus said all his teaching, most of them in parables. Are you aware? Yes. The reason is that for those who don't take us seriously, they won't understand. And that's why he said, happy, or he said, blessed are they that are poor in their spirit. People who are conscious of their spiritual need. So they pay attention line by line, word by word, to understand the scriptures. He used the rich man and Lazarus to show us the experience that will happen hereafter. So a man, by the fact that he was a senator, he was a king, he was a general in that, will not make any meaning in the kingdom. Praise the Lord. Amen. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
When he dies, if he didn't get to reconcile with God, he will go to hell. His rank will not save him. Queen Elizabeth's rank will not save her. Clinton, Obama, Trump will not save them. So the reason that will save you is righteousness. The reason that will save you is what? Righteousness. And that righteousness, you cannot attain it by works. If you can attain it by works, you will fail. Because every day of your life you sin. So that righteousness is a cloth that Jesus will release to all of us. Hallelujah. So when we talk about spiritual body, we are talking about that cloth of what? Righteousness. I'll show you a scripture now that will shock you and will blow you. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
If your name is not in the book of life, then you don't have any clothes. Nobody will give you. And they know the true right. They know they say, okay, okay, we have something. Go come back next week. No. It's either you have it or you don't have it. Go to Revelation. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I want to read Revelation chapter 3 from verse 17. Sometimes the more I see the scripture, the more I get shocked. Can we read? But I will read it so that we hear. Because you say, I am rich. Listen, no.
Yes.
Those who claim they are big men, you know, we are executives, we are ambassadors, we are big men. He said, you say that you are rich and increase with goods. I have plenty. 2,000 houses, Abuja. Estates, I have so many estates, some cities. God is God. He said, you say you are rich and you have so much in goods and have need of nothing. That's what you say. I don't need anything. And knowest not, but he said, as you are saying this, you don't know that you are wretched. And what? Miserable. And what? Poor. And what? Blind. And what? Naked. Now look at verse 18, advice he gave us. He said, I counsel you, or I advise you. In your best interest, I advise you to do what? Buy of me. Come and buy from me. Jesus is saying, come to me and buy. And what he's describing, what he wants you to buy, the value is like what? Gold. Tried in the fire. That you may be what? Rich indeed. And what? White raiment. That thou may be what? Clothed. And that the shame of their what? Nakedness do appear. And anoint thy eyes with eye cells, that thou may do what? May see. Jesus is begging the world, come to me and I will give you my righteousness. And that my righteousness is the clothes you will wear after this world will have melted. You remember that Peter said that the world that is now and the heavens will do what? Will be destroyed by fire. Is the element in it we made by reason of intense heat that we apply to it. Everything that is in this world will be destroyed. Everything that is in heaven will be destroyed. But he said, according to his promise, that we await a new heaven and what? A new earth in which righteousness will dwell. So if you don't have the righteousness of Jesus, you have no portion in the new heaven and the new earth. And the license for that new heaven and new earth is the clothes of righteousness, which is the spiritual body. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. How many people here want to wear the clothes of righteousness? Let me see that. See, it is not a wish. Eh? It is not a wish. It's not a wish. You see, I will tell you the truth. If what I'm telling you is a lie, I will not be here. Because by the grace of God, I am an intelligent person. Praise God. Hallelujah. But I know it is true. 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 You may be preaching, you carry your Bibles in the morning, somebody is going to work, they say this is a preach man. Look at somebody. By 7 o'clock, this man is carrying Bible. I know somebody for this application. That man is a fool. Do you understand what I'm saying? He is a fool. Jesus is saying to such people, you say you have comfort. You are rich. You are comfortable. You don't need anything. But you are naked and empty and foolish as people. Those people who labor for the kingdom, those people who suffer for the kingdom, those people who deny themselves of the fall of this world,